Hey everyone, let's talk today about carb cycling. I have been carb cycling for a little over 2 years now. Whoa. And the reason that I started carb cycling is because I felt like I was doing a lot at the gym and I wasn't reaping the benefits of the work I was doing at the gym. It didn't feel like my nutrition, my food was going, it didn't seem to be matching with my efforts in the gym. My results weren't matching. It was like, okay, I'm really busting my ass in the gym and I'm just not seeing the results that I think I should. So I started doing some research about that and I found a few things. I found one that I didn't think I was eating enough, and that was really exciting and also scary because when you want to feel a certain way and be a certain leanness, the idea of adding calories can be a little bit daunting because you don't want to mess that up and go in the wrong direction. So that was one thing, and the other thing was that I could be eating more carbs, and I could do this by means of cycling through them so that I'm not just high carb every day and I'm not low carb every day. I kind of fluctuate through them, and that helps keep the body guessing. It helps build your muscles and provide enough glycogen into your body so that the muscles can feed on it and grow, and it allows you to not have to get rid of one or more food groups, which was really appealing to me because I don't really have any major food sensitivities or anything like that. So I started researching that and I thought, okay, I'm gonna do this if I can figure out a way to do it in a simple way. And a lot of the ways that I was finding was like weighing your food, and my dog's playing with her toy. Weighing your food. Lucy, you want to say hi? Come here. Come show everybody your pig. Come here. She is so cute. Come here, baby. Weighing your food and tracking macros constantly and all that stuff, and that is just not really for me. So I kept playing with it and I finally found a solution that I liked, and it was a super simple approach. It was 1 day of high carb and 1 day of low carb, and you alternate throughout the week, and then 1 day a week you just do whatever you want. It's called a flex day, and the flex day has become like one of my favorite things in the world. The flex day just means you don't worry really about carbs or fats or whatever, and you tend to have more calories on that day too. Another way to think of that day is a refeed day. So I tried that alternating 1 day on, 1 day off, 1 day on, 1 day off. My husband tried it and it really worked. It really worked for our bodies. It really worked for me. And now, honestly, it's just so ingrained in me that that's just how I live my life most of the time. Every once in a while I'll go off of it and I'll just eat, intuitively and healthfully. But I always kind of miss that concentration on some days are higher carb, some days are lower carb. So think of your body as, think of a tank inside your body. And when you eat carbohydrates, it fills the tank. And then your body uses that tank of energy for your day, for your bigger workouts, for your more intense days, for your really active days. It burns through that energy. And then the next day you start with super low energy in your tank. Well, your body's gonna burn through that, and then your body's going to use fat for fuel, and that's how you burn fat. So those are your low carbohydrate days. Then the next day, high carb, you fill the tank back up, you burn through it, and so on and so forth. So it's a pretty simple, strategy, and it's pretty easy to sustain long term, which is why I love it and why I endorse it and why I love to share it with my clients. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that to lose weight, you have to have fewer calories in your body than you're expending. You have to be in a deficit. Now, the word deficit doesn't have to be bad though. It doesn't need to be a 500 calorie deficit or some huge deficit. It could just be a tiny little deficit. So for me, I eat about my average, a good place for me to still be in a slight deficit, or even maintaining. I'm kind of at that place where I want to be in a little bit of a deficit, but mostly maintain. I've got a little bit of fluff from Christmas that I still need to get rid of, but otherwise I'm in the maintaining phase. And by the way, I am 5'2" and I'm 110 pounds. So just know that we're all different. You know, even if you're 5'2" and 110, your calorie needs might be different than mine because of your hormones and how many kids you've had, and you know, your history and how active you are and all of those things. So please don't just take my numbers, but as a guideline, that's what I weigh, that's my height. And so for me, an average number of calories a day is 1,700. That gives me enough fuel, but it also puts me at a slight deficit. Now, because I carb cycle, I don't have the same number of calories every day. So on my high carb day, which is today, I have allotted 1,900. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna have spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. I'm gonna have a really big salad with a bowl of chili for lunch, and I'm gonna fuel my body with a lot of carbs. So I've got beans in the chili. I'm gonna put beans on my salad. I'm gonna put what are some other quinoa on my salad, some fruit. I'm gonna enjoy carbs today. I'm probably gonna make a protein shake with half a banana. I'm gonna keep my protein the same every single day of the week, which is about 100. For me, I try to keep it between 90 and 100 grams of protein. So around 1 gram per pound of body weight. I usually can't get to 110, that's really hard. It's a goal, but I never really get there. So, you know, around 100 grams. Come here, come show the people. She is so cute. Come here. Come on, come get the pig. Lucy, come. Up. Up. She's 7 months old. Lucy, up. Oh, look. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Look at your baby. I've never loved a dog this much my whole life. Lucy, you're just the best. She's just sitting in my lap. Oh, you're so pretty. Okay, so but my carbs will be higher today and my fat will be a little bit lower. And that is just because when you have a high carb day, you eat more because you burn through the carbs faster. So you eat more food on those carb days. You have lower fats because fats are higher in calories than carbs and protein. And since you're already getting more calories from the carbs, you don't need more calories also from the fats. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's today. Now tomorrow is going to be a moderate carb day. I forget my number, but I think I'm at 1,700 calories tomorrow. So today is 1,900, then it's 1,700. Then Wednesday's a low carb day, and I'm going to go for 1,400 calories. So it's a little bit lower. So you see that I'm kind of, eventually, I've done the math. I get 1,200 calories for the week, and I have figured it out so that my numbers add up to 1,200. So not every day will be the same number of calories. My high carb days tend to be more calories. My low carb days are lower calories. And then I have one day during the week, excuse me, 1 or 2, where it's just a lot higher. It's like 2,200. I think that's my flex day. And that's gonna be a great day. I have a party that day. I'm going to drink a little that day. I'm going to enjoy carbs. I'm going to enjoy fats. I'm just gonna enjoy and get around 2,200. So that is how you carb cycle. It doesn't need to be so calculated like I just went through. It can just start with the simple high carb, low carb, high carb, low carb. And that is what I teach my clients in my program, If You Carb Cycle. We start super simply. Then when you're done, you can graduate to this tracking of calories and macros just for a short time until you get where you need to be to lose body fat and improve your body composition. But I'm telling you guys, it is such a great strategy because I don't have to give up fruit, I don't have to give up bread, I don't have to give up pasta, which is like my favorite thing in the world. It's really a wonderful strategy for that, and honestly, it has really helped me develop some lean muscle that I wasn't able to develop when I was just eating clean. I needed more carbs, I needed more food, and this has allowed me to do that. So let me know if you have any questions. You can comment below, and if you like this video, please go ahead and click the thumbs up. Thanks so much, guys, and have a great day.